From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Stephen Nehrenz.
Fast warm-up underway with another very, very sunny day across all of eastern Oklahoma. A little ahead of yesterday's temperature trends, so we're heading back towards those slightly toasty afternoons. 80s area-wide, low 80s in the metro, Pryor, Tahlequah, mid-80s already. Bartlesville, Coffeyville, Kansas, Okmulgee, Eufaula, Muskogee, McAllister. That south breeze has helped usher in those temperatures a little warmer as compared to this time yesterday. On average, about 5 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, which is the trend upward we were expecting. And we're going to continue to have this kind of setup here where it's nice, comfortable mornings, but then a big warm up into those kind of toasty afternoons. This time of year, that's really not all that uncommon to have that, a pretty big divide between the mornings and the afternoons, where it's kind of one wardrobe for the first half of the day and then another wardrobe for the second half of the day. Here's a look from Jinx right now with lots of sun shining. Again, 82 degrees, no heat index factor. Thankfully, because those dew point values are still pretty low, in a pretty pleasant category. That's where we like to have them as far as the air comfort outside. We'll climb into the low 90s, about 91 for our high here in Tulsa at the 4 o'clock hour. South breeze remaining light, only about 10 miles per hour. And then still cooling off nicely. The heart of Tulsa will take a little longer to cool down tonight. We'll be in the 70s at 10 o'clock. Outlying areas, though, outside of the metro will be a little bit cooler than that by the 9-10 o'clock hour. Temperatures today, upper 80s to the east, about 90 to the low 90s from Tulsa to the west, and to be expected tomorrow morning. Looks familiar, doesn't it? It's going to be very similar to this morning. I think a lot of spots outside of the kind of hearts of the cities will be in the 50s. Some of those downtown areas will be a little warmer in the low 60s, but still a nice start. Tomorrow afternoon, maybe just a little bit more breeze. Highs very similar, though. Back in the upper 80s and low 90s. We'll run you through this into Thursday and Friday because really, it is pretty steady state here. There's not going to be a lot of change over the next several days. Comfortable Thursday morning. With time, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, there's going to be a few showers out in western Oklahoma. Not a lot, and unfortunately, none of that's coming our way. We'll have highs starting to run several degrees above normal for a while in the low 90s both Thursday and guess what, on Friday as well. It'll be pretty warm by Friday evening as we're talking Friday night football. We'll have warm conditions, but other than that, weather shouldn't cause too many issues. Jet stream pattern, that upper level ridge continues to slide kind of over our area, shuts down any chance for rain, brings those temperatures back up. Unfortunately, very little change with that through most of next week. We're going to have to kind of wait until potentially mid to late next week for an upper level storm system to develop in the western United States. If it's strong enough, it may have a chance to kind of carve into this ridge and start to lower the temperatures on us and bring us in some much needed rain chances. But that's more than a week out at this point. So that's, a long ways away as far as trying to help out our drought conditions. Overall, the temperature outlook is we're kind of extending it out into next week and through late next week. Warmer than normal conditions and not exactly a wetter than normal pattern. We may eventually start to pick up some rain, but we need quite a bit of it. With the drought conditions that we are underway with. Of course, the last few months we've had that drought continuing to worsen. 7-day forecast. The last couple of days were a nice fall tease. False fall, I guess we can call it, and that has gone away for a while. Comfortable mornings, but a little summer-like in the afternoons through the end of the week. By the weekend, the wind starts to pick up, so notice that brings the morning lows back up, highs in the mid-90s. And as that wind comes up, that's when we start to be a little more concerned about potential fire danger problems over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and also Monday.